Okay, now we're in shot.
Okay, and
It's recording.
hi everybody, doing the Patriot in the Dark video here, the blind challenge, and I have my Smith & Wesson 627. And I'm going to do something different because everybody else seems to be doing like revolvers or some other silliness like midnight range. So I decided I was going to do a revolver, and starting at the front, we of course
You realize
have,
you said revolver at first too, right?
this is a revolver.
No, you said everybody else was doing a revolver.
Well, everybody else was doing a semi-auto, excuse me. And I'm doing this in one take, people, so if you hear my daughter in the background, that's because I'm not editing. And anyway, where was I? Yeah, we got the bore in the front, and if you look, you can see inside the bore, there is, I don't know if you can tell from the camera or not, if it's zoomed in enough, but there is a target bore in here. It's got that, oh, I can't think of the name of it now. The end of the barrel, where the bore is, it's beveled for target shooting. And and the barrel goes down into here and comes out right here. So when you're measuring your barrel, you would actually measure from here to here. And this is a 4-inch barrel in this particular revolver, which is the Pro Series as well of the 627. And right above the barrel, we have the front sight, which is a fixed front sight. Pins in and all that. And underneath we have the underlug, which protects, when it's closed, the ejection rod, which is right here. You open this up, you hit the cylinder release and you pop it up, and you can see the ejection rod runs through this piece, which is called the crane, which holds your cylinder, which is this part right here, in place. It's the circle part that revolves around, which is where the revolver draws its name from, and it has these holes in it. There's, in this particular one, there's 8 of them. Each of these holes is the chamber for each individual round. Again, 8, and then this weapon, in case I didn't mention it, is chambered in .357 Magnum, so it can take .357 and .38 Special. And getting back to the ejector, when you go to empty the weapon, you push your ejection rod, and you have this star-shaped device that pops out, and it pulls your rounds out with it. Makes it real easy to do that. Okay. And right below there, you go down, you get this part of the frame here. Before we get there, I forgot, we got the back strap up, not the back strap, this top strap of the revolver. Not all revolvers have this. If you go back to the old Colts from pre-Civil War, and even I believe some of the ones from the Civil War, they didn't have this. The sight, the rear sight, which you can see is housed on the back strap on this revolver, but in the old single action Civil War ones, it was the rear sight was actually part of this, which is the hammer. But now we're getting out of, now I've gone off in a totally different direction where I was intended. So yeah, we get back down here, we go past the frame, and you find the trigger. This is the part that pulls the hammer back and makes it go bang when you have it loaded. Obviously, I've already shown that this weapon is clear, or I wouldn't have just pulled the trigger. And here, going around the trigger, is the trigger guard. Going back from there, we get to the grip panels. The grip panels on the revolver, when you take them off, which you would do from the left side on this particular one, covers here the grip, obviously, and here's the back strap, which I accidentally called the top strap earlier. And inside here is also the mainspring, which acts as the spring for your hammer. Now on the right side, we have a plate here, which is removed by these screws that are on this side. And inside there, you will find your other trigger parts. The lock is actually accessible from that side, and believe it or not, you can remove that, and there is a company that sells plugs to get rid of the hole for that lock. Again, this here is the cylinder release. I believe I said that earlier, but if not, that's what that is. That's how you open it. And that's about all there is to a revolver. They're extremely simple weapons. And one other thing, I forgot to mention, this does have a rear target sight. It's adjustable for windage and elevation. So, I don't know if my camera person's still here or if she left.
I'm here.
Okay.
I just had to step out for a moment to get her to be a little more quiet.
All right. And you also notice that Smith & Wesson revolvers in the wood grips can have a medallion just like Colt's. But unlike Colt's, Smith also engraves all the revolvers with their logo directly on the frame. So that's something to look for on, and I believe Taurus does this as well, puts their logo on the frame. Now, not all revolvers will have that in the same spot. My wife has a 642, for example, and on hers, the Smith & Wesson logo is actually engraved on the plate that covers the internals. So that's all we got right now with this. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.